Yo, what up, family? This is your man Jeff. Welcome back to my channel, Food Delivery Guru. Today's Saturday the 22nd, and it's just another day in Phoenix, Arizona area, y'all. I got myself up this morning, and for those of you that see my video talking about my side hustle of donating plasma, I went and did that this morning and made me a little cha-ching. And then after that, I washed my car and started doing a little DoorDash. I even got my DoorDash t-shirt on, y'all. That's right. So anyway, I wanted to share a couple of stories with y'all. Two stories that I felt were kind of weird, and one of them just happened to me. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Postmates story. You guys let me know if this has ever happened to you, and let me know if y'all have a reasoning behind what I'm about to tell you guys. So I got an order for Postmates. We all have had orders that the customer wasn't available, they wasn't there, and we got to keep food. So I had this order. It was going to a hotel. It was from IHOP. Breakfast burrito, pancakes and eggs, French toast and eggs and bacon, all that good stuff. And I'm knocking on this hotel door. Nobody's answering. I had already texted the customer, because when I pull up, I always text DoorDash is here, Postmates is here. You guys that rock Grubhub has it built in, and we just text, and it puts our name and says that the driver is here. And no response. I'm banging on this door. I'm thinking, man, maybe they're asleep from a hangover, or maybe in the shower. So I go ahead and start that timer. I go ahead and text them through the app and make sure that it goes through and get that timer going. And then while I'm doing that, DoorDash sends me an order. And it's like 2 miles. So I'm like, man, I'm about to do this, and I'll just let this timer just go. So I go ahead and accept that DoorDash order, head down, and while I'm headed down to go pick up a DoorDash order, I figured I'd go ahead and give Postmates customer service a call, let them know what's going on. Let them know I have this customer's food, the customer's not answering. Let's see what they can, come up with, okay? Now, typically you don't really got to call. I mean, once you set that timer, that's pretty much on them. Now, I didn't really want to leave the food outside the door because there was a lot of homeless people. They wouldn't have gotten it any doggone way. So it was just better that, I got it, because ultimately at the end of the day, I ended up getting some French toast, bacon, and eggs, and then handing off the food to some homeless person, the rest of it to a homeless person anyway. But on this order that I did, that I ended up getting to keep the food, and I even went back to the hotel and knocked a second time, because the DoorDash order actually brought me 3 blocks away from the hotel. So I even went back while I had the Postmates customer service guy on the line, and he's like, hey, go ahead and dispose of it as you see fit. And I'm like, all right, cool. So anyway, this morning as I am getting up, I get a little cha-ching. It says you received a $4.51 tip. I'm like, tip? I ain't got no orders I should be getting tips on. I got a tip on that order that I didn't deliver, that I got to keep the free food. Now, I don't know why. Maybe the tip was already built in when they ordered the food. But my thing is why am I getting it 3 days later? So I just kind of thought that was weird. Maybe you guys got an explanation. Maybe you guys can fill me in and school me on what might have happened there. But that's just totally weird, getting a tip on an order that you never received. Maybe they got the food redelivered, and maybe they tipped me by mistake instead of the other driver. Who the heck knows? I don't know. But anyway, I thought I would share that with you guys. And if y'all got some explanation, please comment below and let me know, because I'm still dumbfounded by it. All right, so the big thing today, doing DoorDash, guys, and I picked up a double order at the local breakfast spot. Okay, two simple orders, 1 item orders. And normally when I get double orders, I take my catering bag, my DoorDash catering bag, so that everything just goes into the catering bag. And so I go to the first customer and drop off the order. Very simple. And I'm headed to the second customer to drop off the order, when I get a phone call from the first customer, pissed. She yelling at me why she got hair all over her food bag. I said, hair? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Like, why would there be hair on your food bag? I said, I like, honestly, I don't know. So she's mad. She hung up for me, immediately called the restaurant, okay, and probably called DoorDash too. I have no clue. And, I'm wondering what the heck is she talking about? So, like, I, like, pull over, find a parking lot. I pull over, and this is, I haven't even delivered the second order yet. So I pull over, and lo and behold, I start looking in my bag, and I see the other customer's bag, and it has these little hair-looking fibers all over the second customer's bag. And I'm like, what is that? So I start looking a little bit closer. So on my DoorDash catering bag, okay, you guys know where the zipper is. You can kind of see it on the little bag here, but on the catering bag, so you see this little zipper part and this little fiber area here. Well, on the catering bags, it happens to be black. And since I have a hatchback, and this sun and this desert heat out here in Arizona is like 115 degrees every single day, and I got it sitting in the back, so you got like a magnifying glass that heating up. And so what happened was that heat caused the material to become very, very brittle, to the point where it was breaking up and it looked like hair fibers. That's just some weird stuff. Like, how was I supposed to know? Like, I mean, so once I figured it out, I texted the lady back and I said, sorry for the inconvenience. I just actually looked at my bag. It's actually not hair. It's actually, and I told her what it was. I said it was the part of the zipper on my bag had become very brittle, and I believe it was from the sun. And so it just started falling apart, and it does look like hair, but it's not. And so she texts me back. She says, okay, that's a little bit more refreshing. Sorry I yelled at you. I know stuff happens, etc., etc. End the story. Like I said, she didn't ding me or anything. At least I didn't get a ding yet. But that was just hecka weird. Like, and so when I got to the second customer, which I've delivered to this second customer a ton of times, I say, man, so before you yell at me, just so you know, you see all these little black things? That's not hair. The guy's looking at me like, why the hell are you telling me this? So I told him what it was, and he's like, okay. I said, because the first customer saw it, and she literally went off on me. He's like, nah, man, I know you cool, man. I'm not even tripping, man. But yeah, that's good to know. So I guess the, don't leave your bags in the sun kind of thing. I mean, I don't know. It just happened to be black. I mean, how was I supposed to know, y'all? Anyway, I just thought that was weird. I thought I would share that story with you. It's the same old out here. Struggling to get orders. DoorDash is very slow as far as the type of orders that they are sending out. I mean, honestly, most of the orders that I'm getting now, I'll be lucky if I see an $8 to $15 order, maybe 3 or 4 times a week. Most of the orders that I'm getting, I mean, they're all small orders. They're doable, but they're $6 and $7 orders all day long, y'all. So, I get them done. That's fine, dandy by me. But Grubhub is still my breadwinner. Even not being on block, and I know some people are having issues about not being on the block and not getting orders. I'm very fortunate. I'm still getting orders not being on block because I forgot to do a schedule last week, and so all the schedule got taken up. But yesterday I still made like $105 yesterday with Grubhub, not being on block, y'all. So, and then the day before I did like $81 not being on the block. So that's actually not that bad, And then, I throw in a little Postmates and a little, DoorDash to help supplement that. In the last couple of days, I've only made like $180 a day, not even close to my 200. But then again, I'm not staying out for 8 hours or 10 hours either, y'all. So, anyway, enough of me babbling. Y'all know what I always say. Y'all drive safe out there. Y'all make that money. Oh, Whoa, one thing before I go. Oh, I almost forgot. I got a good idea for somebody if y'all want to make some money, okay? I cannot do it, but I know there's a lot of people, there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there. I mean, ultimately, we all drive, and this is kind of like an entrepreneurial thing. But I got a great idea. Now, I know a lot of us do different platforms, from driving for Uber and Lyft to Postmates to Grubhub to DoorDash, to Food Jets, all these different little apps, okay? Now, for me, like, I got on my DoorDash shirt right now, and, you know, wouldn't it be cool if I had a shirt that had like some Velcro, like right here, and then if I get a DoorDash order, I could just slap on this DoorDash patch and go do my DoorDash order, and then bam, bing, bing, Postmates comes on. Rip off the DoorDash emblem, pop on the Postmates emblem, you know, or the Grubhub emblem, or the Food Jets, or the Uber driver, or whatever. Just one shirt, just has some Velcro in the center, and you got all these little different little things we can just slap on. Somebody make that happen. I think it's a great idea. I just don't have the means right now. I looked into it, trying to get stuff shipped from China and all that. I ain't trying to do all that. But I know somebody out there got the will and the way to make that happen. I'll be your first customer. And, you know, if it becomes successful, if you want to kick me down with a little something, I ain't going to complain. But anyway, let me get out of here. I'm just babbling. Y'all drive safe out there. Make that money. Peace out.